I ever tell you all about my Final Fantasy 1, Kurt?
You've told me, but you should tell the rest of the class.
So, back when I was a kid, I got a cart for FF1 for the NES from a garage sale. Right? This is like, God, like 98, 99, probably. So you know, it was a decade-old card at that point, nearly. And I was a kid and it was summer break, and so what else are you gonna do but play an entire day straight through of this Final Fantasy game that you've never played before? And so I did that. I played a ton of it, all the way through, or not all the way through, just like an entire day, like 10 hours straight. And I saved it. I even reset the console a couple times for various reasons, and it loaded up just fine every time, and it was fine. Saved it at the end of the day, powered the console off, powered it back on, no save data whatsoever. Which is brutal, right? It's like, oh god, I just wasted 10 hours. Okay, well, I want to play this game anyway, so I'm going to keep playing this game. But now I understand. Battery dead. It's not going to save my data. It was really sad. And so it's like, okay, you know what? I'm going to move the console over so that we had this big CRT TV at the time, and the console was it lived in front of the TV usually, but it's like, okay, I'm gonna move the power cable over so that it's plugged in behind the couch instead of over here on the wall where it's in the way. It's like, okay, it's gonna be behind the couch, and then I'm gonna run the video cable to the front of the TV, and then I'm gonna take the video cable out and leave it powered on and just shove it under the couch when I'm not playing it. And so that's what I did, right? This was my plan for fixing the fact that I had a broken save battery. I was just gonna leave it on for however long it took me to beat this game. And I was not great at the game because I was 9 years old at the time, probably. And so it took me a while, but weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks went by. Every couple days I would bring it out, I'd play some, I'd, log a few hours and probably put 80 or 90 hours into it. And was really enjoying it, had gone to the class upgrades and everything, so I was probably 70 or 80% of the way through the game and all that stuff. And then my parents were having a party, and that room wasn't gonna get a lot of use, but people were gonna be in there, so they wanted to get it cleaned, so they were gonna have some cleaning crew come in and all that stuff. So it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna leave it, it can still be plugged in under the couch. It's just gonna be the couch was against the wall, none of the cords were going to be exposed, and my parents were fine with that. I even checked with them. They brought this cleaning crew in, and apparently the cleaning crew wanted to be really thorough, so they moved the couch, unplugged the console, and you can see where this went. And so I lost that save after a month and a half plus of playing that game. And I did not beat Final Fantasy 1 until I was 14 or 15 years old on an emulator, because that was the most demoralizing thing. The NES was rock solid. But even when it did crash, I don't remember it crashing, but it might have. But you could reset the console, and I think that the battery was just good enough that would keep the EPROMs live, keep the memory live, and hold on to the save for long enough for the reset to, it would power it right back on and it's fine. So it probably had 3 minutes of battery life or something like that. And yeah, even if it crashed, even if I had to reset it, the save data was still there. It wasn't broken. It was just, it wouldn't retain through a power off cycle, a long-term power off cycle. And yeah, it was so bad. It was so freaking bad. And I was
distressing.
That was that kind of heartbreak and betrayal I didn't feel for another couple of years when I was playing Final Fantasy IV with a translation guide, a ROM on my computer, and then somebody else, because family computer, somebody else managed to get a virus, or maybe I managed to get a virus. I was 12, but like somebody managed to get a virus on that same computer, and like the first thing that happened with regards to the virus being there was like my emulator started crashing in a certain section, which was probably not actually related to the virus at all, but it seemed like it was, and so it seemed like there was an attribution issue there, and so it was just assumed that my illegal hacks, my SNES ROMs were at fault for this computer getting a virus.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the disappointment was so real from that.
Top
because,
10 anime betrayals.
Yeah, that's the story of my top 10 anime betrayals. Exactly.
Oh shoot! Did I accidentally just hit the? Oh my god, you guys! I accidentally.
Oh, what did you do?
Load a save state or something.
Top 10 anime betrayals. I just.
Be the anime betrayal you want to see in the world.
I just bumped the button I have mapped for the hard reset.
I'm sorry, Peachy. I'm sorry.
Rip in peace.
Oh no, your time!
My whole entire 9 hours of time.
Yeah. Rip the run.
Rip tear. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
God. God, that just always makes me think about the friggin'... I know I've told Peachy, but I don't know, Matt, if I ever told you about my frickin' misadventures in the first time I got a PlayStation.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah.
I think you should say it anyway.
Well, I guess we're all telling stories, so why not? So, back when I first acquired a PlayStation in the olden times, because, up until then I had only ever had, things that ran on cartridges, so I didn't understand the concept of a memory card. And so, I got frickin' Spyro back in the day. And didn't buy a memory card because, all of my video games up until now have not required this extraneous product. Why would anything else? Oh, right, CDs don't store data like cartridges do. Crap.
CDs can't hold steel beams.
Mm-hmm. So just... I'm like, okay, well, it's fine. It's like a platform game, whatever. I'll just play it for a while, and I'll just leave the thing running. And, of course, I got up to, the second to last world, and I went to take a break for the evening, and somebody turned off the PlayStation.
Yep.
Rude.
And so the next day I was like, hey, could you not this time? Because, I don't have this thing, and we didn't really know where or how to acquire a freaking memory card because we were all stupid. It was new. What is this fancy new technology? Oh well, we'll figure it out next time. Okay, don't turn off the PlayStation this time, please. Okay, we won't. I got back to the exact same place, the exact same world. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to bed. Please remember not to turn this off. They promised they wouldn't. And then there was power outage. And just, it was misery-inducing. It was really bad. Finally.
I'm dumb. Wait, did I? Sorry, don't mind me mumbling to myself.
No, y'all right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember. I have an attention span of a goldfish. Don't even worry about it.
You were preaching to the choir, my friend. No, that was basically the end of the story anyway. And then after that, friggin', we got the memory. Like, finally, it was like, okay, I literally was like, I can't live like this. I can't go through this game, like, more times than I have to after playing almost all the way through it twice in 2 days. Like, just... For the love of God, buy me a memory card, please. I'm 10. I can't afford this myself.
I'm like 10.
I'm like 10. I think I was older than 10, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, no.
God, how the hell... What year was Spyro? I don't even remember how old I was.
Thank you for releasing me. Oh my god, I can hear it viscerally in my brain. That's so... No.
Dragons. So many dragons. Oh, 99, right, good.
Gosh. Yeah, wow, that was a year after my brother was born then?
Okay, I must have been a teenager then if it was in the 99. Yeah, either way though, just, I was stupid and I should have known better.
No, it happens.
Like,
Oh.
again, it was my first non-cartridge experience, so oops.
I should probably actually concentrate on what I'm doing. I'm a dumb. Okay. Oh, we're done. Sorry guys, all you're seeing is just me flailing between 2 dungeons, not knowing what the hell I'm doing, because that's how I do.
That's how you roll.
Game Gear. Yeah, I remember that too. This huge thing that took like... Man, how many batteries did that take?
Oh my
Like
God.
8.
Yeah, it was a lot of freaking batteries.
Oh my God. God, that's so many batteries.
It was so many batteries. It was pretty bulky too.
God.
See, I played Lion King on the SNES, which was also really freaking hard, but like...
God, that game was so hard. I didn't own that one, but my friend had it on the Genesis, and I played it all the time at her house, and just, God, it was so impossible. We could get about as far, we could get about as far as the giraffes, you know?
It was like you had to know the pattern of like what to grab onto and like... It was just ridiculous. I did manage to get past that part, but then the next part was even harder because that was the stampede, right? And so...
Oh, the Stampede, right. God. Yeah, it was fun, but it was so impossibly hard, and I was never good at platformers, and I'm still not. So it's like, oh man, I enjoyed it, but ooh boy, I was bad at it. Oh man. I can never remember what the Looney Tunes game I used to play was.
What was it for?
I think it was for the NES. Because it was old, like really old. And I can't freaking remember what the heck it was.
Trying to remember if there's any particular NES game that we had a decent amount of NES games as a kid, but there was one that gave me like nightmares. What was it? And it's not even like a really well-known game. It was a really weird game. It was like, was it Xevious? No, I don't think it was Xevious. It started either with a Z or an X. And it was just really creepy because when you died, there was like a giant floating head that told you that good job, you died. Kind of.
Jesus.
It wasn't fun. You had a health meter that slowly drained, and it would drain every time you had to, like, you would naturally, your ship would naturally, like, fall to the ground, like, kind of like hover down to the ground, but then you could move back up as much as you wanted to, but it took, like, health. And it was just, like, really weird, like, alien, you kind of traverse this weird alien landscape. Oh, this is gonna bother me forever. I'm actually gonna go... Hang on. It was not Xevious. Yeah, it's not Xevious, but it was... Yeah, this is gonna bother me. I can't remember the name.
Hug.
There must be like a list of... Yep. It is a very long list is the problem. I'm pretty sure it started with like an unused letter. A fairly unused letter. This is gonna drive me up the wall. I don't think this list is a... Oh, there we go, okay. No, that's not it. This is unreleased, so that can't be right. Yeah, gosh. The other option I had is trying to dig it out of my box of NES games, but that's currently in my, that's currently buried under a bunch of stuff. Oh, I didn't need to get back up. There we go. It was both. I think it was Japanese and North American. So. Gotcha. That was a little better than last time. No, it was definitely like a one-shot deal. It was very strange. And we're finally back where I started. I'm like, how do you know about the secret entrance on your first trip here? Never mind that. I'm never gonna explain that. Good job, Ralph. Okay. Let me watch this again because I wasn't doing it right. Actually, just in case, I'll save and continue. It's probably a good idea.
Also use sword tutorial, so if you want a better see something re-equip this. What we're gonna do is use this. We're gonna mash it, we're not gonna move for a second. We're gonna stop moving as soon as we enter the screen and mash. And then we're gonna try moving forward right after. Like that. That's all there is to that trick. Is I mash the Sensi as I enter the screen with the guards, and as soon as it's starting to drop, I start moving forward and just walk straight past them. So I'm gonna try to show that off right here. Oh, I see.
Oh, let me see. Oh, no,
And they're
not
all
3D World Runner.
Franco-Matic.
Gosh. This is really gonna bother me.
Hug.
Actually, but you know what? You know what? No, wait. Just give me 30 seconds.
Oh boy.
Okay. Sorry, you probably heard shuffling in the background. It's Cybernoid. I thought it wasn't. Let me see. Yeah, this is it. I'll just Wow, it was C64? Weird. Here. That probably doesn't show deaths, but it was a strange game. Yeah, I'm sure it's a good game. It's just like as a kid, you know, I had no idea what I was doing. Like I was a very tiny kid. No idea what she was doing. And then, you know, I would die and this giant floating head would tell you that you died. So, you know. The usual. Alright, I'm not sure if I'm completely understanding how to do this correctly.
We're gonna equip this. And what we're gonna do
So
is
we
use
may need
this.
to restart the call. Your audio has kind of muffled out really hard.
Oh, okay. Shall I recall?
Ah?
Ah? Is that better?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry. Just every now and then, Skype just kind of decides, no.
Yeah. Yeah, that too. There was a lot of like game over screens as a kid that just kind of were kind of scary.
Too spooky.
I gotta do it as soon as possible, I guess. No. I keep getting thrown out of the palace.
We're gonna mash it. We're not gonna move for a second. We're gonna stop moving as soon as we enter the screen and mash.
Okay.
Then we're
I
gonna
have to stop moving.
try moving forward right after. Like that.
Okay, so I have to.
Now what we're gonna do is like that. We're gonna stop moving as soon as we enter the screen and mash, and then we're gonna try moving forward right after. Like that.
Hmm. Oops. I wasn't even trying then. Okay.
Hat.
I might have to go refill at some point. Oh. No. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong, actually. No, this seems to be a bit of a glitch. I've never used scent seeds on guards before, so yeah. Usually you go through like a whole, like... You go through like a whole side passage and pop up in like some kind of secret entrance into the castle, but yeah. Yeah, I'm just not getting the timing right. I'm gonna go grab some more Pegasus seeds, actually. Okay. Did I have... Oh, we didn't have a... We didn't have Pegasus tree, did we? No. Yes. Okay, let me try this again. Oh, you gotta be centered, okay. No, I didn't. I did that too late. Actually, you know what? Let me save state here. Save state. Alright. like I got a little farther that time, but yeah. Oops. Oh, there we go. I got it. Okay.
That's all there is to that trick. So now we're going to. I want my seeds back. So move quickly. Dip underwater here. Avoid this. So normally you wouldn't need to go here, but you have to visit this screen. This one right here. This screen you have to visit in order to do the Varan warp at the very end of the game. This screen all up here also works the exact same, but since we are traveling this direction anyways, this is the first screen we get to. So we just go here, and then we're going to save and quit. Now we're going to go this direction with our seeds. Try to avoid the guards. Use more seeds. Just get past these guards. Go around the top like that. We're going to go around the bottom here.
Okay. Alright, so then we gotta go get this screen. This is for the Varan warp, right? We need to have this particular screen. Okay. I'll just make a save state here really quick. Boop. Alright. So you were able to, in the video, Disclude, get her to like phase in pretty quickly. Is there any particular trick to that, or was that just like RNG? Because I feel like after you hit her the first couple of times, if I remember, she starts taking a while before she actually like materializes and like shoots balls at you. I don't know. I was just kind of curious.
We need hearts. Now we're going to enter a big... These are the first two items that we're going to use. So we'll follow her. And we'll swap with Varan.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that does work. Cutscene time. Oh boy, it's time, isn't it? It's time for the warp.
Oh boy.
I'm excited.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie, I love these like weird skip things.
Mhm.
You fool! Oh my god. And then Ralph's just like, okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Alright. Yes, the Desu tree.
You're gonna
Desu
slash
tree.
and then, well, go into ruin the day. And then warp to that mystery tree near the Goron area again. From there,
Okay, I'm definitely gonna make a safe state before this because I'm pretty sure I probably won't get it in the first try. Okay.
we're gonna go over here. We're gonna travel through time using our new song. Here. So the easiest way to do this is we need to line up in a pixel perfect position.
Okay, pixel perfect position go. From the door, right? Okay, I think I'm. Let me double check that.
Right here.
Oh, that looks right, I think. Yes.
If you look at the pixels beneath Link's feet, there are two little dots. I also have an explanation of how to do this in my Tricks and Manips tutorial on my YouTube. So if you want a better explanation of this, you can try there. So what we're going to do is we're going to shoot a seed this direction from this position. Don't move diagonal at all when you're in this room. And we're going to shoot this, we're going to hold down, and we're going to do 3 disjointed slashes, and it's going to give us perfect timing to leave this room with a text warp. So I'm going to try that out right now. There we go.
Okay. I didn't even shoot the right way. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, shoot. Oh yes, I did save state. Although it probably would be good to save state here too, actually. It would be more prudent to save state right here. Okay. Got it! Nice! Okay.
Nice.
Oh boy, that glitch.
So we end up here. Now what we need to do is we're going to equip this, and for this next trick to work, we need Ember Seeds equipped. You know,
That's
so
sure
either
glitch.
Ember Seeds or Pegasus Seeds. I'm just going to do Ember Seeds because it's the closest seed to the Mystery Seeds we already had. To save time, turn to the left or right, play your harp so you don't read this sign below us.
Okay. So this and Ember Seeds. Doop. And apparently we go to the X world. Or at least the X room. Yes.
And just will travel us to a new area known as X World. We call it X World. Now from here, what we're going to do is we're going to walk up 2 screens. 1, 2. We're going to stand right here and play the harp. Now we need to line up a proper X-axis.
Okay. So 1, 2, and then here. Okay.
Position, pixel. So what we need to do is move to the right here. What we want is 1 pixel of our hair to be sticking out the edge of the black box there. So that's how you know we're in the proper position. Now we're going to walk up, just walk straight up, and as soon as you transfer, don't press anything, so we stay in position here. Now this is the tricky part. The game could crash here, so I'm going to save state. And if it crashes, I'm just going to retry and show off how it actually works.
Okay, so we want to go over. We want a pixel of Link's hair sticking out. Oh, press B to cancel it? Okay. There we go. And straight up, and then don't touch anything. I'll make another save state here, actually. Nope. There we go.
So, save state. Now what you need to do is open your map with select. You're going to move right 1, 2, 3 times. This is the glitched tile that is going to allow us to do arbitrary code execution. So we're just going to press A once, and that's going to glitch our ring box.
So press A and then B to cancel it? Okay. Arbitrary code execution.
Is it really Ace? Or is it just a wrong warp or something?
Oh boy.
For a jump? Christ.
We're just
It's
gonna
hilarious
press A
looking.
once, and that's going to glitch our ring box. Now what we're going to do is we're going to walk to the left and to
Okay.
screen, and then we're going to open the map again, like so. We're going to move to that same position. We're going to press A twice, and we get this purple cursor. So as you can see, it's purple. This is what you want. So we got a first try. Now, this next part is important. We're going to press B to get out of this, and it's going to warp us to the edge of the screen like this. Looks a little wonky, probably.
Okay, so then we move to the middle somewhere here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and I get a purple cursor. And press B. Okay, and I'm phasing in. Link is phasing in and out of existence. Great.
As one does.
Like you do.
Recording, but what you need to do is not press left or right here. You need to press B to move to the yes answer. And as soon as we press yes, we're going to watch the little ghost in the top left corner. Wait for it to turn into a Varan face, and then we're going to move to the left. We're going to press left when it changes the face, so that we can skip her text and warp straight to her. So it looks like this. Press A for the yes. Wait. Then change. Now we warp straight into the fight.
Okay. So press B, hit yes, wait until the face changes, and boom. We're in the final boss fight.
Amazing.
God.
I love this. This is probably my favorite.
It's amazing.
Oh my
So
god.
good.
Alright, and then we have to equip the red ring and just try to get her in the first cycle. That skips 2 dungeons and the Black Tower, which is a whole ordeal. That skips all of the ocean, Jabu Jabu, that one weird island in the middle of the ocean, I forget the name of that place. Yeah. There's a lot.
Close to an hour in, what's the current world record? Like hour 38 or something like that?
Mm.
That's so ridiculous.
Alright, and just to be safe, let me watch the rest of this.
You can grab our sword. You can grab bombs if you want. I'm gonna grab feather just to be safe. Now this is our glitched ring box. We have the red ring in here, so I'm gonna move down to our rings. And then I'm gonna
Hour
move
34.
right until I find the
Jesus.
which is the most powerful ring. I'm gonna press A once to equip it. Like so, you'll hear the sound. And then we can fight Varan and try to kill her in one cycle. So the one cycle...
Disclude, is there a decent, like, under the hood technical explanation of what's going on here? Because, like, I'm really interested in exactly what you exploit.
I'm actually
Balls.
very interested too. I would very much like to know exactly how this was found, honestly.
It is actually Ace? Wow, okay. Huh. That's glorious. I'll have to... Just found by accident. As all good arbitrary code exploits are. It's not true, but...
That's so great, though. I
I mean,
love
it's
it.
so common. It's like, oh, this is a crash. Yeah, probably setting up like a jump instruction.
Only on English, huh?
Ah, interesting. Yeah, I was wondering why English was the language for ages.
Ah, dang.
Yikes. That sounds pass only or damn close.
I forget how to deal with this part of her. Oops, that was not what I wanted to do. What was it? What was I supposed to... Wow, it's been so long since I fought Varan. I forget how to... Bomb, right, okay, bomb. Whoa! Dang it. It'd be really hilarious if I flubbed it now. Oop. It's a good thing I save stated. Ah. Yep, I flubbed it.
Aw.
It's okay. That's why I had my save state. I never claimed to be good at the final boss.
Two screens.
Oof.
1, 2. We're gonna stand right here and play the harp.
Yeah, that I feel like getting that first cycle is really fucking important. Otherwise, it's just going to be a mess. Because
Yeah.
that boss fight is a thing.
Now we need to line up a proper x-axis position pixel. So what we need to do is move to the right here. What we want is 1 pixel of our hair to be sticking out the edge, the black box there. So that's how you know we're in the proper position. Now we're gonna walk up, just walk straight up. As soon as
I
you
kind of
transfer,
assumed that
don't
that
press
was
anything, so we
that
stay in position
that
here.
text box
This is
was
the tricky part. The game could
like,
crash
because
here, so I'm
I
gonna save
don't
state.
feel like that prompt's a very
If it
common
crashes, I'm
prompt.
just gonna retry
I
and
haven't
show
seen in
what
seasons
actually
any like
works.
post like
Save
cutscene
state.
dialogue
What you need to do
prompts like
is
that.
Open your map, select, you're gonna move right 1, 2, 3 times. This is the glitched tile that is gonna allow.
Huh.
Uh-oh. That doesn't look right. Oh, yeah, I still made it. Nice. Okay. Oh boy. There's nothing better than a glitch messing up the music. Alright, let me do the skin.
The frickin' Mario World like soft mod, jailbreak I think they called it, was so good.
Oh gosh.
The fact that they added a live memory inspector hex type thing to Mario World is hilarious to me.
And then I remembered why I hated Varan.
God, not the bees.
They're in my
My
eyes.
God.
too many memes
Is that-
about bees, guys.
Is that pattern more than just a figure eight?
I think it is just a figure eight. I was just being dumb. Oh, that music didn't sound right. That sounds ominous now. Oh, hold the sword facing down? Okay. Move left and right repeatedly to avoid her landing. Okay, gotcha. Har har. Nope. Oh, come on. Got her.
Oh, yeah.
Yay! Oh, wait. 10 hours!
Yay!
Hey!
You did it!
I done it.
Okay, now single segment, go.
Oh god. Oh my gosh. Yay, I made it. That's more than
I'm
enough for
proud.
me.
Fantastic job.
Let's go fast. Yes, this was my very first. Well, I was basically just learning as I was doing an attempt. First time for Ages, yes. But I used to play Ages like a frick ton as a kid, so I still remember a lot of the game. Ralph is my grandson's grandson's grandson. I love how the twist is that he's royalty. Oh, sounds like the credits music sounds normal. I'm almost disappointed. And Ralph tries and fails.
He tried.
He tried. Also, I love how, you know, they make the statue of Link and then they're like, where should we put this? Right in front of Desu Tree.
Right in front of the Desu tree.
No, I still have a soft spot for Ralph. He's a dork. Yes. Gee. I'm not sure if I should try more or if I should just call it for the 12-hour challenge. Because, I mean, that technically doesn't count as a run. But...
I mean, yeah, it's late enough that you might not want to do a run. You could, you know, cap off your challenge with a run later in the week or something.
maybe.
I'm not finishing my challenge until way later. If you want to post a time, I'm gonna be posting a time in seasons whenever I finish it.
Mm.
Just
I mean, it might be interesting
as an end cap.
to post a time. As embarrassing as it might be.
No embarrassment in a fresh run.
But yeah, I do have work tomorrow, so I can't stay up too late tonight.
It's true.
Oh hey, it's the secret to Holodrum.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah. When I was speedrunning SM64, I was never posting times or anything. First of all, I don't think I was even using the right emulator anyway. And also, it was just like really slow 16 star. I think my best time was like, what? I want to say like 22 minutes? Under 22 minutes.
You're kind of cutting in and out,
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
at least for Skype.
Yes.
You got a sub 20, didn't you?
No, I never got a sub 20. I got a I'm pretty sure it was like a sub 22. Do I want to dig that video up? Hang on. Let me see if I can dig that video up.
I think I lost my splits file for that. I'd have to go recreate them, but I wouldn't have my diffs, my sum of bests.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because it was a while ago when we were doing that stuff, so
Yeah,
it was when I was still.
I don't even
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
know where my classic controller is right now, so I couldn't even do a run if I wanted to. I seriously don't understand how you could do that run without an octagonal gate on the stick.
You mean using a PS3 controller?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
She's a wizard.
God.
I think it was also back when I was still using Facecam.
Oh yeah, you might have been.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Because everybody was using Facecam at the time, and
Yeah. Dankstone, you might want to try, if you're willing to put out a little bit of money, the Wii Classic Controller Pro, which was the one that they paired with Capcom on for the design of, and it's like for Monster Hunter, and it's it wasn't too expensive when I bought it. It was like $30, and then I bought like a $10 USB Wii extension controller adapter, and that was what I ran on, and it feels so right. Like, it's not quite an N64 controller, obviously, because it only has 4 face buttons, but instead of 6. But that was like, the stick is the right type of stick, and it actually feels way better than an N64 stick. So you could do that, or you could try the GameCube controller. I know some people like running with the GameCube controller. Felt weird to me though, because the USB adapter is super easy to get for that.
I think it was this one.
Oh yeah, I couldn't stand the feel of the original classic controller, but the Pro felt really good, and has the shoulder buttons are like tiered instead of like just along the ridge like on the classic controller are. So yeah, the classic controller Pro was a legit controller. I'm kind of a controller nerd, so
Yeah, I'll say.
off. I'm trying to think of a controller that's been released in the last like decade that I don't own at least one of, and I think it might just be the Xbox One Pro controller. And there's a PS4 controller that got a revision that I don't have.
Yeah, BLJs are something. All I can really say is good luck. But this was a long time, like a couple years ago. And I also apologize for the mic quality because it was awful back then.
Whoops.
GA WoW.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that old doodle I did. I still like
So
it.
good. That's a good one.
Perfect.
And yeah, Pro Controller Wii U is definitely a circle gate instead of an oct gate.
Yeah, I've just been using PS3 controller forever. It's been convenient enough, I suppose.
Gotta upgrade to that PS4 controller. It's
I-
got a giant trackpad that's completely useless.
Mm-hmm.
The controller itself, though, feels really good.
Actually, I just remembered. It wasn't the latest time I tried running this was actually maybe like last year, because some coworkers were interested, and so and they had brought one of my coworkers had brought a N64 to work, and so during our lunch break, I did a speed run on console. And
Yes, you ran on
Awesome.
hardware. I'd forgotten about that.
yeah, and that was definitely what I think it took me half an hour. Definitely not my
Yeah.
best run, but like, I was rusty and I wasn't
Mhm.
used to the N64 controller, so
Also, you weren't used to the lag reduction strats.
that too.
I actually I did the same thing at PAX. They have like hardware rental for classic controller stuff, and I totally rented the game and an N64 controller there. And apparently the rental is like a hard half-hour limit,
Mm.
and so I got like a nasty gram for going over it,
Ooh.
which was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that it was a half-hour limit. Whoops.
Whoops.
And the guy was kind of a jerk about it,
Hmm.
Wow.
because the signage really did not make it clear that there was a half-hour limit, and nobody had told me.
Yikes.
So,
Yikes.
but I got a run in on hardware, and it was like 28 minutes or something like that. It's so different though, playing on N64 hardware.
Mm-hmm.
If I was actually gonna take that run seriously, I'd definitely play VC.
But yeah, gee. Now I don't know what to do though. I'm not exactly.
Mm.
I'm not exactly like. I don't want to stop streaming, but I'm not going to try a run, so I'm just kind of like a shrug.
Shrug.
Ooh. Alright, we'll check this out.
I didn't even test my mic to see if that was working. I just started. Okay.
Yeah, I will definitely check that out. I could play some Breath of the Wild. I don't know if anybody would be interested in that. I'm so...
We could squid.
that too. Here, let me switch to my HUI capture. That is not a good sound.
Oh.
There we go.